Hello, my name is Osmer Steven Acurio, and today I'm going to read session 22, Stress Management and Mental Health. Stress is a normal part of life. It happens to everyone and can be useful in small amounts. For example, it can help us study for a test or finish a project at work. But too much stress can cause health problems. There are many ways to deal with stress. One way is to learn about what causes stress so you can avoid it. You can also change how you react to stress. This is called managing stress. Some ways to manage stress include talking to friends or family about your problems, doing things you enjoy, and getting enough sleep. If these methods don't work, you may need to see a mental health professional. Mental health is an important part of overall health. It affects our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Over the course of your life, if you experience mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. Many factors contribute to mental health problems, including family history of mental health problems, biological factors, for example, genes or brain chemistry, life experiences such as trauma or abuse. If you think you or someone you know may have a mental health problem, it's important to get help. Early treatments and support can help prevent more serious problems. Engaging in EFL teaching and prioritizing education can also play a crucial role in maintaining good mental health and managing stress effectively. Now I am going to choose the topic that is the most original to the first one, and the answer is second, the importance of mental health and stress management. Now I'm going to read the text and use punctuation as corresponding. Yoga supports people in many ways. It makes us calm and focused, so it's good for EFL teaching and education. It also helps people sleep better. Yoga is great for the body too. It makes our muscles strong and flexible. It's good for balance and it can help with back pain. Finally, yoga is wonderful for mental health. It makes us happy and positive. Incorporating yoga into one lifestyle can have a profound impact on both physical and mental well being, making a valuable practice for individuals seeking to enhance their overall health and productivity. Now I'm going to continue with session 23, all about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage emotions. It's important in many areas of life, including work and relationships. There are four main parts to emotional intelligence. The first is being aware of your own emotions. For example, you might realize that you're feeling angry or nervous. The second part is being able to control these emotions. So, for example, you may take a deep breath to help you relax. The third part is being aware of other people's emotions. You might notice if someone seems unhappy or worried. Finally, there's the ability to show empathy. This means understanding how other people feel and reacting in a caring way. Some people are naturally more emotionally intelligent than others. However, it's also something that can be developed. There are many ways to do this, including reading books about it and doing exercises. Some schools now teach emotional intelligence as part of their education program. There are also many courses and workshops on the subject. So, why is emotional intelligence so important? Well, research shows that it's often more important than EQ. People with high emotional intelligence tend to be more successful at work and have better relationships. They also tend to be happier and healthier. Incorporating EFL teaching techniques can help individuals develop and enhance their emotional intelligence, leading to improved personal and professional outcomes. Now I am going to read my acrostic. The word that I chose was emotion. E, express freely. M, move your body. O, open your heart. T, try new things. I, increase your vocabulary. O, order your ideas. And N, never hurt others' feelings. Now we are going to watch a video about emotional intelligence.
Since the dawn of humanity, the understanding of well-being and rational decision-making has remained relatively unchanged. However, recent discoveries in neuroscience and psychology may fundamentally change long-held theories about emotions and reasoning. One recent study analyzed patients who had experienced damage to the amygdala, a primitive part of the brain that typically regulates emotions. What they discovered was that these patients had often lost their ability to feel emotions and make basic decisions. The implication of this discovery is that our decisions are not determined simply by logic or emotions alone, but rather a combination of the two. When we make a bad decision that affects our well-being, it is typically caused by an imbalance between our reasoning and our emotions. This process of understanding and facilitating emotions into rational thinking is known as emotional intelligence. Originally developed in 1990 by John Mayer, David Caruso, and Peter Salovey, the theory of emotional intelligence can be broken down into 4 simple aspects. 1. The ability to perceive emotion. For humans, cues like facial expressions and gestures can indicate complex emotions that influence our understanding of other people, such as happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. 2. Understanding emotions. Emotions convey information. For example, happiness usually indicates a desire to join with other people, sadness indicates a desire to avoid people, and so on. Each emotion conveys its own patterns of possible messages and actions associated with those messages. 3. Using emotions to facilitate thought. In recent years, cognitive scientists have discovered that emotions prioritize our thinking. Therefore, having a good system of emotional input can help you focus on things that truly matter. 4. Managing emotions. Managing emotions involves the ability to promote certain types of behavior through emotions and using them to your advantage. For example, if you're sad, you're more likely to be reflective and analytical. If you are happy, you're more likely to be social and outgoing. These 4 aspects that make up emotional intelligence inform our decisions, help predict life outcomes, and help us understand people in order to build healthy relationships.
Okay, excellent. Now I am going to talk about the words that are in the video. The first one is happiness, that it refers when we are feeling joy. Then we get sadness when we are feeling blues. Managing, it refers the way to control what we feel. Relationships are the relationships that we create with other people. And emotions are our feelings, the way we express them. Thank you, that was the video. Now I am going to talk about the friendship page. In this case, we got a website. I am going to read what are the parts of this. In my opinion, it contains advices, chat, pictures, poems, songs. For sure, maybe some email addresses or phone numbers. Now I'm going to read about the friendship page. Welcome to the friendship page, the website about friendship. When Brownie Poison was 16 years old, she wanted to help her community. People laughed at her. They said, "You are so young." But she didn't listen to them. She was sure that friendship was important to everyone. So in 1996, she started the friendship page. The friendship page has 2 goals. One goal is to make the internet friendlier. The other goal is to bring more peace to the world. The friendship page is really about peace through friendship. Today, 25 volunteers help Brownie with the friendship page. They all work hard, but they have a lot of fun. They think their work is very important. The friendship page is very popular. More than 23,000 people in 200 countries visit every day. That's 8 million people every year. The friendship page is friendly, free, and fun, and easy to use. You can make new friends, you can get advice about friendship. There are interesting pages with songs, poems, quotes, and more. You can also meet new and old friends in the chat room. People from 7 to 90 years old visit the friendship page. Most people are 13 to 24 years old. Young people and young people can be friends, they can help each other and learn a lot. 55% are female and 45% are male. The friendship page is very safe. The volunteers watch the website carefully. They want it to be safer for everyone, especially for young people. They talk to the Australian police about internet safety too. On the friendship page, people do not use their real names. There are also no personal email addresses, no phone numbers, and no personal pictures. Also, when delete information from the friendship page, no one can see it again. The information does not stay on the internet. This is not true for some other websites. If you're interested in friendship, please visit the friendship page at www.friendship.com.au. Now I am going to answer to the questions. Number one, according to the reading, the two goals of the friendship page are to bring more peace to the world and to make internet friendlier. Number two, the friendship page the answer is safe and friendly. Now I am going to complete the sentences with the correct numbers. Number one, the friendship page started in 1996. Number two, 25 volunteers help Brownie with the friendship page. Number three, in the case of people that visit every day, it's about 23,000 people. 23,000 people. And that becomes 8 million people every year. Number five, people from 200 and 200 countries visited or used the friendship page. Number six, people from 7 to 90 years old use the friendship page. Number seven, 55% are girls or women, and the other 45% are boys or men. So thank you. That was my assignment. My name is Osmar Steven Acurio.